Hello from Sweden and welcome back to another pickle card reading. Also a special hello to all my Nordic Light members. If you want to become a member of the channel and enjoy some special perks, like something that I've just started is to do weekly mini readings called Tarot of the Week, where we do a little spread to check the energies for the upcoming week. You can find a link to how to become a member shared in the comment section, or you can press the membership button. You will find it somewhere beneath the video. So back to today's reading, the most important message for you now. And I have prepared 3 different piles with oracle cards. The one that you feel the most drawn to will be your reading today. We're also using different tarot decks in each of the piles. So we have pile 1 with the deer and oat. We have pile 2 with the mouse and Buttercup. And we have pile 3 with the frog and Lotus. Okay, this is the options for today's reading. If you need more time, you can pause the video. Otherwise, you can scroll down to the comment section where you will find your timestamps, and I will see you guys in your separate readings. Hello, pile number 1, and welcome to your reading, your most important message. And you felt drawn to the deer and oat. It also says healing here in the bottom. So let's put it over here and let's prepare the first half of your reading. So we're gonna take 4 tarot cards, 1 from this deck and 3 from your main tarot deck, and then we're also gonna take some cards from my own deck, and then we have some additional small cards. So let's start with just preparing the table. So the most important message for you now, this is going to be kind of like the significator card, or like the overall energy or the theme maybe. So yeah, that's definitely the one. Okay, and let's see here, we're gonna take 3 additional tarot cards from this deck. Okay, 6 of Swords flipped around, so let's just keep it here. Healing, leaving something. Okay, and this, what are we going to do now? Is it 4? You see these 2 cards? Yeah, I think we're gonna do, yeah, not taking you as well, but let's do, that's funny. We have 3 cards. I said 3 cards. These 2, maybe these 2 belong together. Okay, let's just keep them like that. We're gonna do more tarot cards at the end of your reading, so let's just, no, I think I'm just gonna put it here. Okay, and then we're gonna do 2 cards from my own oracle deck, and I have extended the free shipping. So if you use the coupon code free shipping, I will ship you the deck for free wherever you live in the world, and you'll find the deck on my website nordicl.com. So free shipping with the free shipping code, free shipping. Yeah, very simple. So let's see, 2 cards for you. That's 1. I do want to take that one as well. Okay, and then we have that one and some tea leaves. So let's see what we got here for you. Just breathe with the 4 of Swords. Wow, very peaceful. 6 of Swords, you know, many times talks about leaving something that was troubling you, and with leaving that thing that was troubling you, you enter a more calm and peaceful phase of your life. And we have just breathe here with the 4 of Swords, which also talks about resting, rejuvenating, healing. The absolute most important message for you now. Okay, let's do these as well. 8 of Swords, King of Cups, and Queen of Pentacles. I have to say, like, I feel like you are healing. There is wait a second. I feel like you're trying to move past the blockage with the Eight of Swords. You're really, I feel like you really want to move past some kind of blockage. You know what this is. You're aware that there is a necessity to heal or to leave this. And I feel like you're really trying. And I also feel like you already started healing. You already started to, what is it called? Like, the dissolve. Yeah, you already started to dissolve the blockage. But with the Eight of Swords here, it seems like it has not been so easy for you to heal this and completely dissolve. You're not complete. It's not complete yet. It's not completely done yet. I feel like the most important message for you is to know that the efforts that you are putting in to heal is actually, you are slowly dissolving the blockage. So say like it's from the beginning, it was like this big rock, that was so hard. And then, a piece falls off and a piece falls off. It's not like that. It's not that big as it was in the beginning. So you have worked like a lot, and I really feel like something is still at the core of this blockage is still very dense. That is true. It's still very dense. I feel like I want to tell you to have patience. And patience doesn't mean that you're gonna sit around waiting, doing nothing. No, patiently, I would say not having patience, I would say patiently keep on healing. Patiently keep on healing. With the Four of Swords and Six of Swords, it's very important that you give yourself the permission to heal in the pace, that your soul can manage, in the pace that your inner child can manage. You can't stress this. You can't stress this healing. And the reason why you can't stress this is because it's probably something big that you're trying to change and heal within yourself, because it's a big blockage here. So it could be past life. The deer here makes me think, deer is a very sensitive creature, makes me think of the inner child. So you're healing something deeply within you. With the King of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles, it really feels like you are really wanting. There is an aware. You are awake. You are aware. You're not lost in some kind of confusion. You kind of know what you're doing. You got things under control. You got things under control, and it feels like with King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles that you're using your awareness and your abilities to actually do something about it. So this is why I feel like you have been doing something about it. So I just feel like just continuously, patiently keep on healing. Don't stress anything, because this cannot be stressed. Every year that passes by, every month that passes by, maybe even every day that passes by, there is a change. But maybe why you don't see the biggest change that you want to see, it's because it's dissolving little by little. It's like it could be like 1,000-year-old karma, and blockage, of course, and you say like, oh yeah, but I have worked on myself for 10 years or 5 years or 3 years, and you say it should be gone by now. But yeah, it's 1,000-year-old karma. So what is 10 years or 5 years or 3 years in comparison to that? And 1,000-year-old karma is actually, I think it's even more. Maybe it's a 10,000-year-old karma, Maybe it's a karma that started when you were a little fish swimming in the sea and the shark ate you or something. So we don't know, but it feels like you're working through something with Eight of Swords. It's not easy for you. Be nice to yourself. And understand that this is going to take its time. It's going to take, and don't think so much about just wanting to get rid of it. Because I understand when we are in the Eight of Swords position, we just want to get rid of it. Because we want to feel good. We don't want to feel stuck. We don't want to feel confused. We don't want this or that. So there's a normal reaction of just saying like, I don't want this. Like, I don't want to be like this, or I don't want to feel this. I don't want to think this. I just want this to stop. But the resistance is the persistence. No, I don't say. What we resist persists. Yeah, that's the way you say it. What we resist persists. So there needs to be like acceptance. And I don't think you need to hear all these things, because it feels like you are the combination of King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles, actually. If not, this is the message for you, like to really with King of Cups has a lot of wisdoms, you know. Queen of Pentacles is, I love Queen of Pentacles, actually one of my favorite queens for the moment, because she's so practical and so grounded. Be practical, be grounded, and she does things long term. She doesn't stresses things. She knows it takes time to build your business, you know. She knows it takes time. And the King of Cups has, you know, a lot of patience. So work with this with patience, and but be patient, but also be practical. Like, you need also to do something. But the Four of Swords, you know, makes me think there is you know, there's times when you are dissolving things and then dealing with kind of the like, what is it called? The momentum of that energy. So there is a lot of time for resting and recuperating and just letting yourself at times not do anything, you know, not do anything, and just maybe just walk in nature and, you know, things like that. So there is actually a balance here between taking like action to somehow continuously healing, but at the same time also rest is an important part of you healing. Yeah, rest is an important part. Fun time and creativity. Okay. Fun time, creativity, drama. Wow, this is interesting. So yeah, this is one of the cards I think I've never gotten, and I always use this deck. So we have Mercury in Leo in the 5th house with drama. Six of Swords. Okay, you need to know this. Pile number 1. There's going to be a lot of things coming up on your path, because, like I said, you're working with healing something deep. So that is what we have seen here. And because you're working with healing something deep, there's going to be a lot of obstacles on the path. Because when we start digging up those old emotions and things, there's a lot of things that starts to manifest on the external. So you can expect some drama. Yeah, you can expect some drama. We have Mercury here. Somehow Mercury communication makes me think of something with authenticity. There's going to be things that triggers drama and an old version of yourself that somehow is connected to this blockage. And it's your job with the King of Cups and Queen of Pentacles to stay grounded and to stay aware and to be wise and self-forgiving, whatever happens here. There is a balance between, look at this, fun and creativity. There's a balance between your big healing that you're doing and how you are still functioning in connecting in the external. So there's big things going on with you in the internal, and maybe this is a journey that you are not sharing with other people. So there's like two versions of you almost. Yeah, two versions of you. One is the almost 3D role that you take in society, in your family, amongst your friends, and things like that. And the other one is your own connection with your own healing and your path. With the Deer and Oath here, it feels like you're highly like sensitive and, you know, very sensitive to energies and things like that. So there's like a balance here between avoiding the everyday life drama. Not avoid, actually, I don't know if you're supposed to avoid. Let's do these two cards. Yeah, let's see here. Fair woman. Dealings or relationships with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Yeah, look, maybe this is the drama. Somebody with a fair woman with blonde, gray, or white hair. Creativity, wait here. Creativity is connected to the 5th house. And we have the 5th house here. And then there's some drama here. And some communication. This could be social media as well. Mercury is connected to the 3rd house. 3rd house is the house of social media, because social media is such a big thing. So Okay. Cracked cup. Dissatisfaction with life. I almost see like two paths. There's two paths. One path is like crystal clear for you. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. And the message there is just to patiently keep on healing. Then it's almost like another part of your life is almost more hard for you to handle. And because it creates more drama. And maybe it is, you know, fifth house is also the house. It's the inner child. Yeah. So, but that the inner child is more connected to your spiritual healing path. So we have this almost like this is your spiritual healing path is what it's talking about. And this talks more about the external you, the creative you, the communicative you, the social you. And I think that part of you seems to be harder for you to somehow handle, or it's hard for you to integrate the spiritual you. And then I don't normal you sounds strange, but like the everyday you know, in connection with your work, friends, career. Because drama, dissatisfaction with life. So these two needs to become, do they need to become one? Fun time, creativity. I think you have it's easier for you to handle the introverted side of yourself than the extroverted side of yourself. Because in the extroverted world, there's many triggers and there is like a lot of drama maybe around you. But like we said here, when you work with dissolving things in yourself, things on the outside is bound to match that energy in one way or another. So you shouldn't see this. Okay, so this could be also the message. We shouldn't hide in our cave because it's more comfortable, because this triggers us when we are in the external world, meeting people, doing things. It's triggering. So we go like, oh no, I'm going to go back into my cave where I know like my energy and I know what's going on. Somehow this is necessary as well for your healing. Let's do more cards. We have spiritual evolution, set your heart free. I think we have to just move this. Spiritual evolution, set your heart free. So you need to know it's a process. Everything is a process. We cannot separate things. We cannot say like, I just want to be in this high vibrational energy. I just want to be alone, or I just want to do my thing. I just want to avoid everybody and everything. It's a like a fine line, you know, because there needs to be, I think it's good for you to spend, but actually Six of Swords talks about leaving the drama behind. So it's good to leave the drama behind, but it shouldn't be in that sense that, no, you go. Yeah, I feel like you go. Yeah, okay, so I'm getting, because I'm feeling like, is it okay to leave this behind? You know, sometimes it's like spiritual bypassing when we're just avoiding things. But something with Six of Swords and just breathe, something feels like it's okay to just prioritize you because you are on a mission to set your heart free. Yeah, spiritual evolution to set your heart free. So somebody brings you drama here. A fair woman. Fifth house is also the house of romance. So maybe some of you are, you know, you don't know how to, there's something you don't know how to handle. Okay, let's, I'm getting frustrated. Yeah, there's something you don't know how to handle. And it doesn't match your energy. This doesn't match your energy. And it brings you down to almost a past version of yourself, an outdated version of yourself, or into an energy that you really don't want to be in. But with fun time and creativity, almost like it's very alluring, you know, it's like, yes, but I want to, it's like almost like you revisit the past or revisit this person or get in touch with this person, but you only get dissatisfaction with life. So something that you haven't let go of is causing you some kind of confusion. It's completely different from your own vibration. You're very in different levels. But maybe before you were on the same level. Yeah, I feel like frustration. I think the message here is also, it's fine for you to let go and to keep on evolving. Yeah, you just keep on evolving, focus on yourself. Who knows if this is going to solve or not? I don't know. But for the moment, it seems like you're completely in different vibrations. And almost like this is keeping you more stuck. Staying in this drama. Romance, children, somebody that you have a child with. Somebody that you're hoping that you will get back together with. A friend that you have outgrown. Whatever this can be. It's a sweet, what's it, a bittersweet. It's bittersweet, yeah. Look at this fun time, because it's, yeah, because the 5th house is a very positive house, you know. It's the house of love. It's the house of, you know, romance and pleasure and good fortune. So it's a very positive house, but we have drama here. So it's like, it's bittersweet. This connection is bittersweet, and it gets you off balance. So something almost like hold your peace, follow your path, you're healing, you're doing your thing, focus on yourself, you're going through this spiritual evolution. So yeah, just like kind of like focus on yourself. I think we're gonna make some room here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what else we got here. 9th house, fate. So 9th house, you know, is the house of purpose. So you have a purpose. You have a purpose. You are the King of Cups. You are the Queen of Pentacles. You are rebuilding yourself. You're rebuilding your life. You're using your wisdom to do what's best for you, to heal and to you know, follow your spiritual evolution here. So yeah, 9th house, house of purpose, house of growth, wisdom. 33. Look at that. 33. Yeah, you're becoming a master. You're learning how to master yourself. You're learning how to master your life. Something is dragging you down here, I think. And it's a bittersweet. Maybe you don't want to leave it. But I think for now, you know, I think focus on yourself. And then see what happens with this. We don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with this, actually. But I feel like there is a movement. 6 also really shows, like, put this to rest with the 4 of Swords now. Put this to rest now. And just keep on focusing on your own path. Citrine, tackle that to-do list. Tackle that to-do list. Okay. Citrine, yeah, I put the citrine here up with you. Citrine is a very, 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 very high vibrational, positive, you know, very positive crystal. Yeah. So once again, like, this drags you down into drama, into an old version of yourself. Even if it's like gives you something as well, because we have fun time, creativity. It almost feels like you're playing or you're enjoying meeting these people. You like this person, but something doesn't feel completely aligned with where you're going. Something like that. We have earth warm. Yeah, ground yourself. Underneath the Queen of Pentacles. We also have kangaroo, progress, and care. So yeah, you are jumping forward. You just keep on going forward. Yeah, message is very clear, actually. You just keep on going forward. Keep yourself grounded. Be aware of how certain people, what kind of versions of yourself this person brings out. And work that through as well. Because if something gets triggered, you just work that through. Dance, celebration. So I almost got triggered now when I was doing the reading. I felt like, almost like I felt the shame and I felt guilt of leaving this behind. So, or like, if this is a friend, like taking a pause or something like that, I felt like guilty. Drama, yeah, that's the drama. I feel like, so maybe you feel responsible for someone. Maybe you feel like there's a connection from the past. It's not an easy, you know, 8 of Swords, it's not easy for you to get out of this. That is for sure. That's for sure. So the most important message for you now is maybe not think so much about this. You know, put your mind into rest. Maybe you don't have to think about how is this going to solve? What kind of action do I need to take? You know, if you're stuck in something, maybe you don't think so much about, oh, I'm so stuck, but actually focus on your healing. Focus on your healing. Focus on how you're feeling. Focus on what you're thinking. You're very sensitive here. Focus on becoming grounded with the earth warm. Focus on what kind of calling and purpose that you have. And it almost feels like that is going to help you naturally to evolve or move to the next stage of this journey. Yeah, whoo, tricky. Yeah, tricky. So let's just do 3 more tarot cards here. Let's see if we can get like a little bit more clarity. Yeah, it was a little bit, tricky reading. Oh yeah, 4 cards. Okay, let's go with those. Let's just see what we get here. King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Wands. Yeah, so you need to like find some kind of confidence or rely on your confidence. Many of you are already confident. Like rest in that confidence. But let's see here. 2 of Cups. Yeah, there's a bond here. The Empress and 2 of Wands. So 2 of Wands, yeah, 2 of Wands, you know, it really talks about it. You want to change. You want progress. We have progress here with the kangaroo. You want progress. You want change. You want progress. You want change. You want growth. Yeah, with the Empress. You want to grow. You want so much. I really like you, pile number 1. Yeah, you have a lot of will. And you have a lot of awareness. And yeah, you know, yeah, it's good. You know what it takes. You got what it takes to change your life. But yeah, something is not easy. So message once again very clear. You just keep focusing on what you want instead of focusing on what you don't want. Instead of focusing maybe on another person or fixing another person or what kind of energy they have or what they trigger in you. You focus on yourself and what you feel and what you're thinking, where you want to go. And I feel like the rest will kind of work out itself. Yeah, it will work out itself. 2 of Cups, King of Wands. So strange. This King of Wands doesn't feel like it belongs to the rest of these cards. It's almost King of Wands almost feels like it's saying no to this, you know? Because all of these other cards, they're somewhere else, you know? They're all happy, you know? And this is kind of like almost like putting a very healthy, strong boundary here, saying no. And there's, like I said, yeah, some guilt, some shame, some difficulty. We have the Mercury here, communication. Hard to communicate what you feel here. Maybe this is connected to your inner child. Maybe because there's some codependency. There's some fear of rejection. There's some fear of rejecting someone. There's like something hidden maybe in the inner child, which also makes it difficult for you to know what to do with this and handle this. But for now, it feels like almost that you should put like a boundary, or that you should like a little bit just keep it, not focus maybe so much on this, and focus on what you actually want, which is, I feel, is to heal and to progress. And one thing that's important for you is to stay grounded, because staying grounded will also help you not being sucked into these old energies. Yeah. Tricky, but you can do it. Yeah. Tricky, but you can do it. Okay, pile number 1. This was your reading. If you want to share your story to me and the rest of the people, you know, everybody reads the comment section. I think most of us, yeah. You feel free to do that. Other than that, I wish you all the best, pile number 1, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You felt drawn to the mouse and Buttercup with Innocence. So let's put it here in the corner and let's just prepare the first half of your reading. So we're going to take 1 tarot card from this card. It's going to be kind of the overall energy, the theme, the significator card. And we're going to take 3 tarot cards from this deck, a couple of cards from my own oracle deck, and then we have some small cards here as well. So the most important message for pile number 2. That's your card. Came out fast. And 3 of these cards. To these. Okay, let's see where I'm gonna put there. And let's see here, make it a little bit nice. And then we'll take 2 cards from my own oracle deck. I have extended the free shipping, so if you use the coupon code free shipping, I will ship you the deck for free wherever you live in the world, and you'll find my deck on my website nordicl.com. So website nordicl.com, and free shipping with the coupon code free shipping. Let's make it simple. So yeah, and we have some small cards. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Wow, embrace. We got the world. Nice. The world. Wow, very nice. And this is 0. Wow, this is very interesting. Okay, let's see here. So apparently this is must be the first card in the deck. It's the 0 here. You know, and almost like thinking this is the 0 is the Fool, you know, in the major arcana, and 21 is the world. So the beginning and the end almost. Alpha and Omega. Okay, so let's see what that means. We have Ace of Swords. Wow. We have Page of Wands. And you have King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. He's calling for something here. Hello. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like he's calling something. Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords talks a lot about breakthroughs. Clarity, power, breakthrough. Truth. Page of Wands, King of Pentacles. The most important message for you now. It seems like something is about to end with the 0 and the 21. You're ending something, and with the Ace of Swords showing like a new seed, like something new starting. You know, it's this. The aces are the seeds. You know, it's the first card in the suits. It starts with the ace, and it ends kind of, you know, with the tens, and then we have the court cards. So something. This is like separate here, almost like something in your life is about to come to an end, and it was a journey. It was a journey, and it's a happy ending. Yeah, something with a happy ending. I don't know if the journey, if it's itself was nice or not. You know, maybe it was a difficult journey, maybe it was an easy journey, maybe it was a short journey, maybe it was a long journey. We don't know that. But one thing seems to be that something is coming to an end. It's a happy ending with embrace here, and also with the Mouse and Buttercup. But the Mouse and Buttercup also somehow is connected to the new beginning here, because it feels like you're starting something new with the Page of Wands, with a lot of like a new vision, with a lot of like youthful, with the Page of Wands, you know, this youthful energy, you know, this ambitious youthful energy, feeling enthusiastic about your new plans. Something is ending, something new is about to begin. With King of Pentacles here in the end, I mean, that's a very good sign that whatever you're starting now, whatever this new path that has opened up for you, whatever that new path is, that you are embarking on now with a lot of enthusiasm, is going to give you a lot of financial success and a lot of material wealth. It's like you're going to build something, or it will add something to your life. So, wow, success. Yeah, look at that. Success and patience. Success and patience. Let's see what else we got here. Manipulation. Wow. Jupiter in Scorpio in the 8th house. Yeah, for the first time in my life, you know, with this card, I got the most positive energy. Almost like, and it, you know, Scorpio is very deep. Scorpio energy is very, very deep. Scorpio's energy is very passionate, fiery, loyal, devoted. You know, very, very devoted. Scorpio energy is destined for success. You know, if it's the light, shadow aspect of Scorpio energy is very, very difficult. That's why also people have so, you know, most people say, you know, they have the most difficult problems with Scorpio, because Scorpio energy in the shadow aspect is very destructive and intense and obsessive almost. But that's the shadow aspect. But from the light aspect, it's, you know, very devoted, passionate, loyal, determined, to successful, to create success, and to follow whatever they're so intensely feeling that they want to be devoted to, be loyal to, and to create for themselves. So something just made me feel like the most positive energy. You know, this is Jupiter in Scorpio. Almost with Jupiter in Scorpio, almost enhancing the Scorpio's positive traits. And manipulation is almost like making the world, almost like co-creating with the universe and creating the success and the reality that you want for yourself. So manipulation in this sense doesn't sound negative. It sounds just like your ability to manipulate and energetically move things around you and to manifest success for yourself with this new vision, this new path that you have embarked on, or that you will embark on now when you're closing another door here. Announcement with bell. Wow, what's going on here? Good news. Announcement. Page of Wands could be good news. Announcement. Okay. An apple. Temptation will test you. Apple also stands for love. Apple also, this is so strange. There's like negative cards, but I for once hear the positive aspects, and I am a lot of Scorpio energy, so I like going into the shadows, but this time, no. This time I'm like, ooh, this is positive, So, I think what is happening is that you have the breakthrough here has to do something with like letting go of some heavy energy, and you're ready to step into a higher vibrational path for you, where things are going to flow more easy, where you're manifesting more quickly. Something with like unlocking your manifestation power. Patience. Patience almost feels like this is connected to the past. Patience is almost connected to the journey that you did here. Or maybe you need to hear this. This is coming to an end. The 0 and the 21 here. This journey that we don't know how long it is, how difficult it has been, or how easy it has been, but it has demanded a lot of patience. Could be actually a long stretch here. A couple of years or even more than so, because we have patience almost, in the middle of these two cards. In the middle of this journey here. But I think this is really coming to its end. Yeah, embrace. Yeah, it's really coming to its end, and something new is really starting for you. With temptation and manipulation, if you're going to look at the shadow aspect here, I would say that it could be almost like a shadow aspect of yourself or of your life that is like there's like a momentum. You came to an end and you closed the door. Say that you broke up with someone. Yeah, let's do like a very practical example. Say that you broke up with someone, you closed that door. There was a journey, it took a lot of patience for you to get out of that manipulation, maybe, or to get out of that, but then you finally did it. So you finally did it and you're moving on here. But then, temptation will test you, but then it's like you go back and you talk to each other, or you're not completely ready to let go. So that could be a little bit of the back and forward energy is going on for a while. That could be the thing also that you need maybe have patience with, because it feels with the Ace of Swords like somehow it will come to its end with the 21, and you will you wanted to let go, but you go back and forth. So there was a reason that you wanted to let go, probably. So it's like that initial what you want will be not set in stone, but it will be done. So something will be done here. Something will be done, but it could be that you're dealing a little bit with that energy. For some of you, it could even be that you closed the door, you moved on from whatever it was. It doesn't have to be a partner. Of course, it could be anything. Some kind of past version of yourself, some healing that you did, something else that you let go of. But there's some residues of energies. There's certain thoughts that are still like a momentum of thought. There's still meeting this person, or just you have to go to your old work and get your things, or you have to clean out the house that you just moved out from. So there's some lingering energies around. I think it's just a process. For some of you, this is very something small, like you just have to clean out your house because you moved, For some other of you, yeah, maybe more complicated. You're leaving a partner, but you're going back and forth a little bit, and they are trying to get you back, or so different degrees of difficulty here as well. But for all the groups here, I do feel that there is meant to be an ending of the journey, and there's meant to be a beginning of the new. And the beginning of the new shows also not just the beginning of a new clear path opening up for you, and the Page of Wands, you're feeling very encouraged to follow that through, but also with the King of Pentacles and success here, that this path will lead you to some kind of material satisfaction, wealth, safety, and security in your life. With the bell and announcement here, it's like almost like you are saying something to the world, or you are sharing something to the world and say, you know what, this happened or that happened. So it could be like you getting positive news, or positive news, you sharing positive news. Divine will, let go of fear. Yeah, there's a divine will for you to close this and to open this. So this is probably like your spirit's guide saying, yes, you went through this journey, you know, whatever this was at this workplace, with this partner, or with this healing, you know, you've been carrying these emotions. Now it's divine will for you to release this, for you to close the door. And it doesn't have to be, it's a happy ending. It feels, actually, it does feel like a happy ending. I kept saying that, yeah, because it feels like you're satisfied with the results, or the end, like you somehow, yeah, for many of you, this could even be like a very, you studied and now you got your degree, and now that part of your life is over, you know, or something like that. So it doesn't feel like it doesn't feel like it's a negative ending. It feels like a happy ending. Look how you're embracing here. You see? Embrace. You're like, you're happy, you're free here. Jupiter return. Yeah, Jupiter return. Benefits. And you got Jupiter in Scorpio here. Yeah, I felt like that was really positive. So Jupiter return with benefits. There seems to be, yeah, abundance seems to be on your side. Yeah, abundance and success seems to be on your side. And maybe with Jupiter return here, doesn't have to be exactly Jupiter return, but it could be that you're entering like some kind of positive astrological phase of your life. Like there's some really good transits going on right now. There's some really good things happening for you astrologically. Maybe you really left something behind. You know, Pluto in Capricorn maybe was very difficult for you. Yeah, if you're a Capricorn like me, Pluto in Capricorn was difficult. Maybe, you know, it's pretty funny because I am, Capricorn, Sagittarius, you know, and before Pluto was in Capricorn, Pluto was in Sagittarius. So maybe it was years and years, you know, you've been dealing with these energies. It could be anything else, of course, but like, it feels like astrologically, you could check that. It feels like astrologically, if you check your natal chart and the transits and what's going on, you're going to understand what's going on in your life, because it really shows the themes, and it's very connected to what's going on. So yeah, I would almost say like if you check it, you will see also how the energies are shifting and changing for you, and somehow like it feels like you have some good transits around the corner, or maybe you're in that right now. Peridot, set those heavy bricks down already. I wonder, I got this card, another card, and then somebody said, I think it was the Leo. I think it was the birthstone of Leo. Set those heavy bricks down already. Yeah, I forgot Leo was in the first pile, so yeah. Maybe that's a sign for you to check the first pile if you want. But yeah, set those heavy bricks down already. Jupiter return with benefits. So there's definitely a change here in your life. There's definitely a change here in your life. You're being very supported by what's going on astrologically, actually. And even the divine will, your soul, your higher self, saying like, okay, now that was that journey. You know, it says here now in your life plan that now you're supposed to go to the next step. And the next step seems to be following some kind of new vision, new idea, new path, new work, new home. And with that, creating some kind of abundance for yourself in your life. The lizard. Camouflage. Okay. And the bat. Initiation and transition. Interesting with the lizard and the bat. Both feels very connected to psychic abilities. Shape-shifting with the lizard. Third eye with the bat. Yeah, but you're shifting a lot. Yeah, you are shifting a lot. And like I said, I'm very curious actually what this journey was that you're ending here now. What's coming to some kind of completion, because it's going to free you that journey has ended. Yeah. But with the Ace of Swords here, look how powerful it is actually. The world and then Ace of Swords. A very happy, powerful ending. Big achievement, you know? And then immediately after that, a big breakthrough, a new vision, new focus, a new path opening up, a new seed sprouting. That's also why it feels such a happy ending here. Maybe it's not even a happy ending, but it is a happy ending. Maybe you really got rid of something, you know, bad relationship or something. It's just like, whoo, free. You're just completely free now. Winter solstice with reflection. Winter solstice. So in the northern hemisphere, I think it's winter solstice now, and the southern hemisphere we just had the summer solstice. Winter is a time where we hibernate. Winter is a time where we work, where we meditate, it's like another pace during winter than it is during summer. It's two completely different energies. And with the bat here, I think you're going to enter a complete new type of journey. I think you're going to enter a complete new type of energy. So whatever you're ending here is also launching a completely new type of journey, a journey that you never had before almost. So you're going to do something completely new. You're going to follow something completely new and do something completely new. I feel a lot of freedom on this path, and I feel a lot of self-growth, like spiritual growth, but also like growing as a person, getting to know new things about yourself. It's almost like this is opening up space for you to get to know yourself in a whole different way. So let's do 3 tarot cards as well. Yeah, set those heavy bricks down already. Yeah, it's going to be easier for you. 2 of Cups. 2 of Cups. 7 of Cups. And 8 of Wands. 7 of Cups can really talk about daydreaming and illusions, not seeing things clearly. 2 of Cups landed on the manipulation here. And then 8 of Wands. Look how you're moving away from the confusion, the delusion, the daydreaming. With the 8 of Wands. Moving away from something that didn't work, or something that has ended, to start growing in the most positive way. I think we're going to do 3 cards and just put them under. Yeah, let's just do this. 9 of Swords. Yeah, I felt 2 of Swords, 2 of Cups here gave you some problems as well with the 9. See here, 9 of Swords giving you some problems here. Justice. Confusion, daydreams, illusions. Justice is balancing that out. Let's see here. And the King of Cups with 8 of Wands. I almost want to tell you to check pile number 1 actually, because yeah, if you felt drawn to pile 1, I would recommend you to check that one, because it makes sense now why they could go together. So you know what? I just feel like I was just like, woo, I'm getting like a lot. Yeah, I'm feeling the 7 of Cups energy. All of a sudden I became confused. I was like, okay, what's going on? I feel confused here. So almost like 7 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 9 of Swords to Justice belongs here in the journey that you are ending. This is the confusion. This is like, you are with the 2 of Cups. It doesn't have to be, talks about soulmate, but it could be your work, something that you have blending energies, 2 of Cups. So this is something that you had in your life very strongly. It was positive. It was also negative. you know, with the Nine of Swords. So it was nice, but it also was not so nice because it gave you a lot of headache here maybe or something. So, and it was a lot of confusion. Should I leave this job or not? Should I do this or should I do that? Or should I leave this thing or, I don't know, you know? And then Justice here comes also. This Justice also, like, there's a need to balance this. So it was a reason why this journey happened. There was a reason why you were in this journey. Let's put it here. That's the thing that you're ending here. And with the Justice here, almost feels like you're doing the right thing. With Embrace. That's why it's a happy ending, because you're doing the right thing. Lessons is learned. You learned the karma. You went through the journey. You faced the emotions, the confusion, and all this thing. With success, now you're closing that door, finishing that healing, reaching that achievement, or whatever it was. But it was really clearly not an easy journey. So I feel like Eight of Wands and King of Cups shows more now the message that we want to hear, because that's the one we want to see where we're going. We don't care about all the confusion we're leaving behind. Who cares? It's gone now. It's going to be gone, you know. We don't have to dwell on that anymore. So Eight of Wands and King of Cups really shows how you are moving forward, and moving forward with a new type of energy. You're moving forward a new type of energy because you learned something from this. You grew and you learned and you healed from this journey that you made here. And you go from very slow. This took so much time maybe and so much headaches. With patience here, with manipulation, yeah, it could be mind games and all these things as well. So this took a lot of time. But your next stage, Ace of Swords, starts with a sword, crystal clear here. Page of Wands, very quick Page of Wands, you know, a lot of enthusiasm, a lot of energy to follow that new path. Eight of Wands, also very quick energy, really showing moving quickly forward, and look how it's sprouting and growing here, the Wands, growing very quickly. King of Cups shows you completely in this new energy, feeling good about yourself, your new path, and your life. And moving on, Jupiter returns into a more abundant life. Yeah, I forgot what I wanted to say. More abundant life. One message that you need to hear: temptation will test you. Look at this. Almost like this will try to call you back. And I think some of you will go a little bit back and forth until you're completely ready to close that door. Yeah, until you're completely ready to close that door or reach that healing or that achievement or whatever it is. And when you finally do that, it's going to be very good for you. It's going to be very nice for you when you finally leave this behind. With the winter solstice and reflection, I really feel like this calm, peaceful, tranquil winter energy. I see this winter landscape almost, you know. You see some deers. Yeah, pile one. Yeah, deers, you know, because here in Sweden, you know, we have a lot of green, like a lot of fields, and in the winter, of course, they're white fields of snow, and a lot of deers. So that made me think of deers. Yeah, deers, and I always have deers in my garden, and they're eating like the apples in the winter that has fallen from my tree. So yeah, pile one once again. So you're transitioning a lot, shape-shifting a lot. There's going to be a lot when you finally close that door and you start following this new vision of your future that is coming here. You're going to start to experience a lot of shedding skin. You're going to experience a lot of old versions of yourself that you have held on to. You held on to them because you needed those versions of yourself to function in this journey. But now when you're entering another journey, you don't need that person anymore. You don't need that thoughts anymore. You don't need that house anymore, those clothes anymore. You don't need certain things anymore. So I just feel with the lizard and the bat here, almost like you're shape-shifting, transforming, changing into like a completely new person, which is a lighter version of yourself. Yeah, a lighter version of yourself. Lighter and happier version of yourself. Yeah, King of Cups, more stable, more happy, and more healed. Definitely more healed. Yeah. Okay, pile number 2. I think we're going to stop your reading there. So yeah, pile 2, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section, you feel free to do that. Other than that, I wish you all the best, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye. Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. So you felt drawn to the frog and Lotus with metamorphosis. So let's just put it here in the corner, and we're going to prepare the first half of your reading. So we're going to take one tarot card from this deck. It's going to be kind of the overall theme, your significator card, and we're going to take 3 additional tarot cards from your main tarot deck, and also some cards from my own deck, and then we have some small cards here. So let's see here. The most important message for you now. the one. Okay. I will take 3 cards from this deck. See, yeah, most important message. Okay, let's go with those. Ooh, I have the window open, so if you hear it's the wind blowing. Okay, and then we're gonna take 2 oracle cards from my own oracle deck. And I have extended the free shipping, so if you want to buy my deck, you find it on the website nordicl.com. Yeah, and with free shipping, you just use the coupon code free shipping, and I will ship you the deck for free wherever you live in the world. So website nordicl.com, coupon code free shipping. Okay, let's see what we got here for you. Wow, intense. Darkest fears. With 9 of Swords. Yeah, 9 of Swords, darkest fears. What an intense card. Let's see. It doesn't look that intense though, doesn't it? It doesn't look that intense, you know? It's the sun and moon here. And yeah, he looks... How does he look like? He looks like he looks like completely in his head. Do you see that? That's very good of the artist here, but yeah, he looks like he's completely drawn into his mind. So yeah, 9 of Swords, you know, talks about anxiety, talks about the mind and depression, fear, negativity. But I'm getting a positive energy here, so stay with me here, because with the frog and lotus, you know, lotus flower also symbolizes the consciousness and awareness. Crown chakra. Crown chakra. Here, look at this. This is just about above the crown chakra here. King of Swords. Wow. Best card that you could get now. Yeah. I mean, the King of Swords, yeah, I have no problem with his mind. Yeah, he's crystal clear, super aware, you know. So let's see here. Page of Cups, okay. And we have Ace of Cups. Wow, yeah. Okay, so completely understand the positive energy they got. So what is the most important message for you now? One thing that I think we all need to hear, you know, is to like get out of your mind as much as you can, because in your mind you will only find fear. But as soon as you step out of your mind, King of Swords, you know, is more in the now than in the mind, and is aware of what he's thinking instead of being the thoughts. Instead of being identified with the thoughts, completely unaware what he's thinking, is just like a constant flow of thoughts. One thought after another. Usually thoughts comes in streams. They come in you know, what is it called? Like formations, patterns. Yeah, they come like patterns. Like we think about this and we think about it, you know, for an extended stretch of time, and then the next theme come, and then the next theme come. So something like it's very important to keep on getting out of your mind, your own head. In your own mind and in your head, you will only find fear. But something with darkest fear also makes me think that you need to face something in your mind to set yourself free. Yeah, with the Page of Cups and Ace of Cups. Looks like King of Swords confidently almost looks here. Like, I can do this. This is not a problem. So, they're almost like meditate or start, you know, be aware of what you're thinking. Because Page of Cups and Ace of Cups both talks about some kind of new energy. And Ace of Cups, you know, really, you know, spiritual, emotional awakening. Healing, very, very, you know, I wouldn't say like healing energy, like almost like flowing over you. Very nice, soft, warm, you know. So I almost see like it's coming out of your crown chakra. Yeah, like it's Ace of Cups, like opens up your crown. And there's this beautiful flow of water just coming all over you, and it feels like so good. And Page of Cups also, you know, is the sensitive, innocent, almost inner child energy. So what is... Okay, it's your mind. If you wonder what is creating havoc and complicated things in your life, it's definitely your mind. And but the thing is here is like you also, we can't all, it's almost like there's a need for shadow work with the frog and Lotus. Yeah, there's definitely need for shadow work here, and it's going to be so worth it to do some shadow work, because doing some shadow work, King of Swords, you know, brings the light, brings the awareness, and observes the mind. Like, what am I thinking? What kind of thoughts do I have? Where are these thoughts? What are the thoughts making me feel? You know, the thought is followed by a feeling. The feeling comes with a sensation in the body. So, you know, everything is connected. Nothing is not connected. When you're thinking certain thoughts, there's going to be a physical, energetic reaction in your body. If you're, you know, anxious, of course, you know, you feel all these butterflies almost in your stomach. You feel a tension in your chest. You're getting headache or something like that. So everything is connected. You know, we can't, and the way is to observe it all. What's happening in my mind? What am I feeling? What is happening in my body? So King of Swords is this aware master, almost being aware of everything that is happening. And right now, I don't know, many of you, I know you are like spiritual teachers. I know you're healers. I know you have, you know completely what I'm talking about. I know you're doing this and this is not something new for you. For some of you, I know you're not. This is pretty new for you. But it doesn't matter. It's the same. You know, the technique or the way of handling this is the same. But so wherever you are on your journey, it seems like, because the darkest fear here, yeah, this is your significator card. This was the main card. It really shows there is something in your mind that is making you miserable almost. That is making you stuck. That is making you unhappy. That is creating anxiety and fear, maybe even nightmares. And the Frog and Lotus here really talks about walking on the path of meditation. Being aware and healing yourself is going to give you so much freedom from your own monkey mind, you know, and with the Ace of Cups and Page of Cups here, emotional healing, because the mind and emotions are completely linked. The mind, the emotions, and the body is completely linked. We can't only do one thing and forget about all the rest. They're all together. What you think you feel, and what you think and feel you feel. you feel energetically. There's an energetic sensation. So, but it's talking about the blockage. Observe your mind, deal with the blockage, and you will be free, you will be happy, you will be healed. Communication. Wow, the whale here. Yeah, once again, it's the mind, the third eye here with the whale. Okay. And kindness. Yeah, self. You know how the otter is looking at the bee here? You know, the bee can be, when we see a bee, you know, many people go like, oh, you know, it's just a little bee, but they go like, whoa, you know, it's going to sting me. But here it's kind of looking, you know, so it's King of Swords is looking here. So you are aware of what you're thinking. Maybe you don't like what you're thinking. I have many thoughts. It's like, why do I think this? I shouldn't think that. Why I shouldn't be thinking these type of thoughts. Why am I judging people, or why am I judging myself, or why am I? So like, look, it's very important to also observe yourself without judgment. Observe your bee thoughts, you know. I don't know why I said that, but yeah, you know, you have thoughts in your mind that you don't like, and you're scared they're going to, I don't know, you don't like them just, but yeah, observe them with a lot of kindness. Observe yourself with a lot of kindness and self-forgiveness, because what you think is not who you are. What you think is a product of what you have become. Or like a part of yourself, essentially is not you, you know? So it's like, really like, observe yourself. Dare to observe your most darkest thoughts with a lot of awareness, because when it's your darkest fears, very difficult, you know? You know, because there could be thoughts that you don't want to listen to. You know, it's like, many of us, I'm saying, like, I know it for myself. I had it the other day, you know, I met a friend, and then I was having these thoughts, and I was like, why do I have these thoughts? I don't even know to this day if it was my thoughts or her thoughts. It was mixed, because I was I got so triggered by the thoughts that I couldn't stay aware. And so it could be difficult, but it needs kind of to be done, because there's something in the subconscious mind that is keeping your third eye and crown chakra closed a bit. Yeah, closed. And when the third eye and crown chakra is closed, we cannot connect with our higher self and our souls from this clear way that we want, so we can get guidance in our everyday life. Metamorphosis. Okay, let's just do more cards. Let's see how this goes. Submission. Wow, this is interesting. 12th house. Wow, yeah. 12th house is about the subconscious mind. 12th house is about the subconscious. And we have Venus in Pisces here in the 12th house with submission. Venus in Pisces. Yeah, self-illusions is what I feel with Venus in Pisces in the 12th house. There can be like a lot of self-illusions, delusions, thinking this, thinking that, not seeing yourself clearly, not seeing other people clearly, not seeing your life clearly, not seeing the solutions, not hearing the solutions, not getting solutions. So yeah, the most important message for you now is like the mind. There is a, if you want to go to the next stage of your healing and transformation, it's about raising your consciousness through maybe meditation, through observing your breath, through observing your thoughts, through observing your, body, and be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of what you're thinking with some kind of detachment. Yeah, detachment. There is attachment here in the mind, very subconscious, very unaware. That's why there's a need for meditation. How can you be aware of something that you're not aware of? Impossible. So that's why we meditate. We sit in silence. We go into silent retreats, or you do them yourself or something like that, and we start observing. But I think now, just me talking, you can just start observing what you're thinking. Just put a cross on your hand, and every time you see this cross, you're just like, oh yeah, that means I'm gonna just observe. What am I thinking now? What kind of thoughts do I have? So and this is really just starting to have this, just starting to observe. When we are observing our thoughts instead of being our thoughts, this is so powerful. This is so powerful. This awareness is crystal clear light, shedding light on on the mind, on the unconscious mind, making it more conscious, making the body heal, making them it's the only thing. Awareness and consciousness is the only thing that you need to completely heal and become enlightened. Without consciousness, awareness, nothing can happen. Nothing can happen. Nothing will happen, So there needs to be a consciousness. Doesn't mean that you have to meditate and do all these spiritual things. Some people are more conscious and some people are not, but you are conscious, because otherwise you wouldn't listen. You would have gotten sick of me long time ago, because you would be, what the hell is she talking about? So you have this awareness. So yeah, mind, shadow work. Many of you have come very far in your journey, but there is something in the subconscious mind that is keeping there's some fear there that you need to look at with a lot of kindness and a lot of self-love, because it might be your darkest fears. It might be very triggering for you to explore this hidden part of yourself. It could be a part of yourself you really don't like. It could be a part of yourself you feel like you left behind you, but it's creeping back. And you're like, I do not want to face this. I cannot. This was something that I did in the past. This was somebody I was in the past. I cannot own up to this. But you need to do that. You need to embrace that part. You need to hug that part. You need to love that part. You need to be surrendered to that part. And only then can it completely dissolve from your mind and leave you in peace. So yeah. Whoo. Wow. Okay. Table, hard work ahead. And work, achievement, success. Oh, I'm getting cold here. So let me just put on my sweater. Yeah, temperature has been going down here for a week almost. It was so hot. I couldn't stay in the studio, and now it's actually cold. So let me just put on my sweater. Yeah, you need to put on your sweater now. But table, hard work, and ant. They go so good together here. The ant, working very hard, and the hard work. So the most important message for you now, there is some shadow work that is necessary. It's going to be some hard work, but it's going to be worth it. With the 12th house here, 12th house, difficult house. Yeah, very difficult house. So I have a 12th house stellium in Scorpio, and it's shadow work after shadow work. It's layers after layers that needs to be peeled off. Almost feels like it's never going to end. But yeah. So, but for you here, yeah, this is what's necessary. There is some shadow work that is necessary. It's going to demand some hard work from you. It's going to demand some kind of determination for you. But the result and the rewards are going to be amazing. They're going to be amazing with the Page of Cups and Ace of Cups because they're going to give you the deepest healing. It's going to raise your consciousness. It's going to open up your third eye, your crown chakra, other chakras that has connected to these spheres. You know, the mind is connected to some feelings. So yeah, there's thoughts, but the thoughts are also creating a feeling. And these feelings are connected to certain chakras. And the sensations in your body is also connection to different areas of your body, physical problems that you have. So it's all connected. So this is going to give you something amazing, amazing, amazing. But you need to be very kind towards yourself when you do this, because you're going to discover parts of yourself that you're not maybe so proud of or that you don't want to see. Or maybe things that happened in the past, or maybe even, you know, you see something like, say you've been married for 10 years, and when you go deep here, you realize, okay, if I let go of this, I can't stay with my partner anymore because we don't resonate anymore. And then comes the fear. It's like the ego saying, no, there's a part of you saying, no, I can't transform this, because if I do, I have to leave my partner. And that's scary. Very scary, maybe, because maybe you actually really like this person and you're committed to this person, or maybe you don't like this person, but you financially can't take care of yourself. It's like things that you don't want to see, you have to see, and that's scary. Shadow work is scary, you know. It is scary, you know. It doesn't have to be, of course, all the time, but it is, of course, it is the shadow aspect of the subconscious mind, hidden fears and things. So, of course, it's a little bit difficult. That's why you need to bring out the hard-working ant here and be very determined here to free yourself from this mind prison of yours, heal your emotions, you know, heal your body, and free yourself. So, I mean, freedom is also freedom and well-being. I mean, that's the reward. So the reward is damn good. Channel your judgment. Challenge your judgment. I'm sorry. It says judgment underneath here. Channel your knowledge, critical judgment. We have an 8 here. So we talked about the 12th house. 12th house, 8th house has to do with shadow work. So critical judgment. Yeah, look at this. The mind here. The eyes on the mind. Oh. You have many of, okay, so I'm going to take a turn in this reading. Many of you also have a soul wound. You're very powerful starseed light beings, you know, galactic souls. You've been in galactic wars. There's been spiritual warfare. There's eyes on you. I'm getting Lyra, the destruction of Lyra. I hear Maldek. I hear Mintaka. There's Dracos, you know, there's a lot of things also connected to the mind. There's more than the third eye. There's more than your lifetimes here on earth. For many of you, the lifetimes here on earth, when you have transcended those blockages, there's also deeper soul-seated fears that comes from you as a galactic soul. You have your eyes on you as well, because when you have because you are awakening, you're a very powerful source. So when there is a natural oppression, what's it called? Like there's a natural almost dark forces not wanting you awake, because when you awaken with your light, you awaken other souls as well with being the source light. But you also there's less space for the dark collective energies to be able to keep people in submission and to keep you in submission. So it's not so easy for you, because you also have pressure almost from some kind of collective dark energy that wants to keep you in fear. Many of you are masters in one of your biggest light working, like as a light worker or as like a spiritual being. If you don't like the concept light worker, whatever you call yourself, your biggest mission is to awaken. Through your own awakening, raising your vibration consciousness, but through your own awakening and breaking free from the mind, the 3D mind, you become a lighthouse for others all over the world to wake up. So you're doing something very, very important. Many of you here in pile number 3 can be a spiritual teacher or something similar, light workers, star seeds, angelic beings, or whatever. But you're holding some kind of light. So there's eyes on you, and at times when you're about to break free, it could be that they are sending some like astral parasites or some entities your way to making you more even scared. To make you scared by feeding your mind with negative thoughts. And feeding your mind with negative thoughts, you think it's your own thoughts because, you go to the doctor and you say, I have thoughts that are not mine. They're going to put you in mental hospital. I tried that once and quickly I took that back. Yeah, it was like she was starting to write down, what are you saying? And I was like, no, I didn't mean it that way. But yeah, you can't say things like that because but it's the truth, especially if you are a telepathic empath. You pick up on what other people are thinking. You can hear the thoughts of the collective. You can hear thoughts of people that you have a connection with. This is very difficult gift. I think it's actually one of the most difficult gifts. Personally, I think it's very difficult. So, but yeah, and I think you all have this ability if you know it or not know it. Many times we don't know it because we're so identified with our mind. There's no room for us to even question, is this my thought or is this not my thought? So start also questioning, because not all the thoughts are yours. Essentially, no, not one single thought is your own, because you are not your thoughts, you are not your mind, you're something beyond that. But that's taking it too far, maybe, depending on what kind of go from the stage that resonates with you, of course, but to get to the point here, many thoughts, you are sometimes being attacked when you're about to break free and let go of something with negative thoughts, telling you, trapping you in fear. So channel your knowledge. It's like almost like blocking you from your higher self so that you can get the information. You have hard work. This is going to be so worth it. You need to do this. This is necessary for your own well-being, but also, if you want to help the planet and if you want to help other humans, if you want to help your family members and friends to awaken, you do this in your light, then they will awaken. You will hold space for other people and the collective to awaken as well. 6th house with routine. So 6th house is the house of work and health. Yeah, hard work. What is hard work? What is hard work? Yeah, 6th house every day. Maybe meditate every day. 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes in the evening. Start with that, or start with 10 minutes. I would recommend Anapana meditation to start with if you have never ever meditated. Anapana meditation, it's breath awareness. It's one of the most ancient Buddhistic techniques that exists, yeah, and it's very pure. It's just pure breath awareness. So yeah, I will write it down in the comment section if I remember. If not, remember me. I will write it down just above the timestamp. So just look above the timestamps in the comment section. I'll write it down. And also, yeah, I can recommend doing it if you can do a 10-day silent Vipassana retreat, Goenka style. I will also write the link there. They have centers all over the world. They're completely free, only donation based. You only give what you have. This is the way of the monks. The way of the monks is like this, So everybody can afford it. And this will give you 10 days in silence. This will give you the ground to stand on to start meditating yourself. But 6th house, there needs to be an everyday life. Spiritual transcendence is not just like, I do also not just like, I meditate 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening, and the rest of the day I forget about everything. No, it's about integrating in our everyday life some kind of awareness. So that is also, it's not just, the meditation practice helps us integrate a spiritual awareness in our everyday life. So it's not like we're going to forget everything when we're not doing our meditation. No, we're integrated and we try to be aware as much as we can. Be aware of what you're thinking. Be aware of what's going on. So yeah. So this really talks about bring this into your everyday life. It's very important. Heal that broken heart with rhodochrosite. I don't know if I said that right. But yeah, Ace of Cups. I really felt like I have this fountain of overflowing healing energy will crack open here when you go through something with some darkest fear blockage here. When you Face that fear with all the love and awareness. It's something will crack open, and there will be like your heart opens. You know, when you meditate a lot, there's a state that comes by itself. It's called metta, loving kindness. It's a state, it just comes by itself. Your heart just opens. You're just so purified in your mind. There's so much, you know, the false self, you know, is almost gone, or the surface self, you know, or the, what can I call it? Like the ego self is not there anymore. So what's left? I told you, you're not your thoughts, but what are you? You know, your consciousness. So when we are like transcending what we are not, there's more of what we are, and we are a fountain of love, of consciousness. So there's something called metta, you know, when we're starting to embody just love and consciousness, and it just starts flowing from us. And this starting from flowing from us is also what's going to crack open your heart chakra here and heal that heart that has been so much pain, because you lived in duality, because you lived in separation, because it has been difficult to be lost in all these things, you know. And then it's hard to have gone through this journey, which is so deep here with the 12th house here, such a deep journey that you have gone, soul crushing almost at times, you know, but very, very deep journey. And yeah, I don't know what to say. Right? Let's do more cards. The dragonfly. I want to put the dragonfly almost here. Tiger. Yeah, willpower and passion. Yeah, it's time to bring out the tiger in you. You hear me? Pile number 3. Bring out the tiger in you. It's time to level up. It's time to take it to the next step. You are ready. I feel so many spiritual teachers and healers and light workers and so many powerful people in pile 3. I wanted to cry. Yeah. Yeah, I feel so many powerful people here in pile number 3. And I really see that you are ready to level up to the next stage. You are ready to level up for the next stage and raise your consciousness. And whoever you are listening to pile 3, I see this potential in you too. You are ready to level up to the next stage. You're ready to break free from whatever is holding you back. And you're ready, maybe also you have some kind of mission. But I think all of you have a mission to be this lighthouse frequency holder. So yeah. Gaia, nurturing. Yeah, you are a light worker or whatever you want to call yourself, but healer, but you are here. You are here to make a difference in the world. And the way you make a difference in your world is through your own healing, through your own awakening. Wow, look at this. We got the devil in the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, to break free from the matrix, to break free from the devil here. I keep the devil here. Yeah. It's a handsome devil even. You know, I don't know why, but he looks a little bit handsome, doesn't he? So it's like really tempting, like temptation almost, like, you know, like, yeah, come here. So yeah. The dragonfly here gives me this feeling, and the air element, yeah, it really gives me this feeling of this, how to easily let go of thoughts, how easy and quickly you will be able to let go of thoughts in the end. There's 2 here, the white wolf and the black wolf or the dark wolf. Be sure also who you feed. You know, the negative thoughts, they will like be very alluring. They will say like, come here, you know, or they will be, it's very difficult to let go of negative thoughts, you know, because we like thinking about, it's strange, isn't it? You know, nobody wants to be unhappy, but nobody can stop thinking about being unhappy, you know? So yeah, it's so contradictory. We don't want to be happy. We keep on feeding those negative, fearful thoughts. Yeah, it's almost like a joke. So yeah, it's also about choosing your thoughts. We talked about that. There's one part of you that's unhealed. There's a lot with the devil here, you know, there's a lot of forces from the outside that keeps you, also wants to keep you here. So yeah, some of you, if you have, just be aware, you know, spiritual parasites, entities like that exist. You don't have to be scared of anything. You know, it's just the way it is. There's no fear. Fear is what keeps you. You know, so forget about the fear. You are conscious. You know, you are love and light consciousness. You have nothing to fear. You know, and essentially, dying doesn't even exist. So there's essentially nothing to fear. You know, fear is just death, and fear is just the illusion in itself. So. It became a very deep reading, so let's see what we got here. 6 of Wands. Wow. Yeah. Work with this. Tiger, bring out your willpower and passion. You will be successful. You will be successful. You're stronger than any fear. You're stronger than any devil, any demon. You are stronger than anything. The world. Come on. What's the last card? 9 of Cups. Wow. Yeah, and the camera just said 0111 because I had to restart it because this reading became so long today. Yeah. After 29.5 minutes, it closes off, you know, and I have to press play again, record again. 6 of Wands, the world, and 9 of Cups. I mean, big fulfillment here. Whatever wish that you cannot fulfill, you know, just transcending the mind here will come to you. Yeah. This is such a positive path for you to walk on. I would say this is the most important message for you. Your mind is your biggest enemy, and your awareness and your consciousness is your biggest friend. There is a metamorphosis that wants to be done. Free your mind and the rest will follow. Yeah, high achievement, enlightenment here with the world. 6 of Wands, success. Success with this. 9 of Cups, wishes becoming fulfilled. Heart is being healed. Your heart is being healed. You're being grounded like never before. Connected with nature like never before. Your channel clearer than ever. Being completely aligned with your higher self. Getting this really, really high, clear guidance about who you are at a higher level and what you're supposed to do here. What's your contribution to Earth? Yeah. Well, what a beautiful reading. So yeah. Pile number 3, this was your reading. If you want to share your story in the comment section for me and for the rest of the people reading the comment section to enjoy, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, I wish you all the best, Pile 3, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.